broke the pace. Although it was funny,
Yeah.
It actually gave them a way back in if they really came back in snapping, barking hard.
Yeah.
Because while it was entertaining and funny, it broke the monotony of their back-to-back-to-back bars that they had been hitting them with.
Yeah.
But the whole tree scheme, and
hilarious.
Geechee Gotti had to know that was coming. Everybody had to know it was coming.
Yeah, they
but
did.
Never would I thought they'd have brought it was a whole tree.
Yeah.
My man, cousin Pete,
that was
a
funny.
whole tree.
That was funny. So overall, round 3 in WX, strong again. And then again, it's fun because those first 2 rounds were real hard hitting, doing their normal shit. So with NWX, it's always cool because, just like how Goodz and Clips are known for joking, we'll talk about that when we get to them. NWX is like they serious. They want to make sure they winning, but they have the ability to joke. They have the ability to have fun. Like when they did the joint, they're not just to segue to old battles. When they did when they battled Hitman and Averb, and they came out and they had on like one of them had on the doctor's uniform, and one of them had on like the insane asylum joint. Like they smart.
Now I do want to tell everybody this because it is ended up we're looking at this as a 3-0. I mean,
I'm not there yet. You got to give my last round.
Okay, all right.
But no. But go say what you was gonna say about the 3-0 because I still got to do my second watch. You on second watch? I'm still first.
Okay, because NWX won this battle.
Yeah, flat out.
But don't let the scorecard fool you because it was a close battle the whole way. It was a quality battle by Geechee and Rum.
Yeah.
They were right there with them. Like we said before, if another group of battlers they were battling, this could have turned out different for that team.
And here's the other thing I'll be real about. So we'll even say this while we're doing it. We're going to say teams we want to see again. So let's be realistic. We'll segue back. I don't want to see E. Hart and 40 bars ever again.
Never again. I don't want to see them at the same building.
I don't want to see that. I would want to see every fucking bar again against somebody else just to see what they do. That was a good
squad.
They were a good team. So let's get into this third round because that's what we were going. We're going third. So in the third round, let me see. Let me catch my notes. Third round. Okay. So in the third round, it comes full circle. And there's some other battle stuff like this happens. So Rum steps back and Geechee just goes in. And now Geechee's going. That DNA. They're plugging the battle. It's beautiful for battle rap. Let me see. One of the ones, both of y'all getting washed in sync, bird bath. That was crazy. The only thing I will say about that last round from EFB, with Rum coming in here and there, but that was mostly a round for Geechee.
Right.
It was very strong. It was very, very strong. And it was messing with the tree angle because the tree angle was more jokey and they were more serious.
Right. It gave him a little shot to get back in.
That last round was so tough for me on the first watch, but when I watch it again, I may change because here's what I'll say about EFB in that last round. They got a little weak at the end, like right at the
very end,
like right at the very end. But it was so far
at the end, you making overlook that. So, they just didn't close well.
So you got the 3-0. For me, it's a win for NWX automatically because they got the first 2 rounds, hands down. 3 for me is debatable. I have to call you after my second watch because I'm going to get it to have it. But for me, 3 is debatable.
Okay, I agree.
I can't pick a winner for 3. It's hard.
I agree.
It's hard.
But here's the funny part. The same thing that would make me edge it to NWX would be the same thing that maybe make it debatable. And that's the tree angle took a little flow. Yeah. Took some heat off of how hard they were banging. It gave them, although I enjoyed it, it was funny.
Yeah.
It broke the monotony.
Yeah.
It gave Rum and them a little elbow room to come in snapping, and they did.
Yeah. And I think DNA and K Shine are smart. I think they figured, all right, we already got 1 and 2. We doing this tree shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we got 1 and 2.
Right.
We're gonna do the tree shit. I think that EFB took that opportunity. They knew they had that round with Geechee going straight at DNA. Like, oh yeah, we gonna get this. So for me, that third is debatable. But great battle. It was a fight. You know, it was not an easy win for NWX, which is usually not the case. Most wins are easy wins for NWX.
Well, except for that, they're gun titles.
Yeah, gun titles. And I'll tell you another one. The Averb Hitman wasn't an easy win, but they won that too.
Right.
But it wasn't easy.
Right.
But
this was definitely not easy.
Yeah, this was
and
not easy.
Though it's a debatable 3-0 in my opinion.
It's a debatable
but
3-0. But
every
they won.
round was
Fire.
they were in there.
Fire.
The other squad came. They didn't come to play. They knew who they were going against. Rum and Rum and Geechee how they do it. So they were prepared. And you're right. At the end of the third, Geechee he was in there. He was in his bag.
Geechee was in his bag. He was in the zone, and it was cool. Even.
But was it strong enough to beat the tree angle?
Nah.
See, I'm gonna let you watch it again.
I gotta watch it.
So you gotta weigh the whole tree angle.
Yeah.
Is it strong enough to win that third round?
Yeah, and it was funny. And then like DNA and K-Shine also have a unique skill of the more they do it, they have a unique skill of sneaking some little bars in there that you ain't catch because you were still catching stuff.
Yep.
So I've got the sense that when I was watching that, I was catching little funny shit here and there, but there were little gems in there that I know I missed. So I got to go back. But salute to both teams.
Salute to both teams.
Both teams, man. That was incredible. I'm fans of all. Great battle. EFB, I want to see y'all again, for real.
Okay. Now we skipped.
Okay.
We skipped the Monstars. We skipped.
So I'm gonna let you because hold on. He ain't letting me paint the scene. This is my big homie right here. So when he called me and we said, okay, we've been talking about doing this for months. So when he called me, he was like, okay. He was like, these the battles we gonna do. I said, well, what's up with the Monstars? Man, it ain't even we ain't doing that one. So we making our own history. So on first watch, I'm gonna let my bro say why he didn't want to do that one.
First of all, it pains me. First of all, they messed up my prediction card.
Okay.
Because in my prediction, I edged it. I was edging it to Marv One and
that's smart money.
And Quest Cody. Because of chemistry. I was real big on chemistry for my predictions.
And really
this entire battle.
From a historic standpoint, they ain't K and Shine DNA.
But they right under that.
They're right under that. So there's the expectation for them. They also are innovators in the 2-on-2 because they were really before DNA and K Shine, they were doing it, but then people stopped doing it, and then DNA and K Shine picked the ball back up.
These cats been doing 2-on-2 together since they were 17 years old.
I've never seen them not be cold. They went overseas and they battled the guys that I want to see NWX battle. Marlo and Shuffle T.
Arrogant. These cats was trash.
That's sad.
They were trash.
That's sad.
They were trash heaps. And the bad part about it,
I like both of them.
The bad part about it, not only did I pick them in my prediction, but the bad part about it, and when you go to watch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it, and then when we come back and do whatever we do next, I'll talk about it.
Twerk and Suge, they were not good either.
That's the question I was gonna ask. So was it choking or just the performance of bars were bad?
They needed
both teams.
They needed Heimlich bad.
Both teams.
Okay, the other team was just trash.
Twerk and
Suge.
But I wasn't excited about.
They were super choppy. They had in their moments, but they had gigantic pauses. Had to remind each other. You could tell they had not practiced.
Of course.
Twerk is known.
They probably wrote it at Carolina.
Twerk is known for not being prepared.
Yeah.
But you know when he gets the
right.
But although they were choppy, they got some of their stuff off, but it was not a good team. It was not a good performance by them.
Right.
But Marv and Quest were awful.
Wow.
Trash.
That's sad.
Compact.
I think the last, and you know what's sad?
Okay, I will say this.
Oh, man.
He tried to come back at the very, very end. But it was way too late. Because I thought they were going to forfeit.
Right.
They lightweight did throw in the towel at the end of the second. I thought they were gonna follow Ehart and 40 and keep that moving, but it wasn't any need for us to. No need for us to even review that battle because it was awful.
That is saddening for two reasons.
And I picked them to win because of chemistry.
Because Marv and Quest, I've seen them battle some quality cats. And that's not to say that I don't have a liking for Sugar Twerk. I like things about them. I didn't like the team. I just didn't. You know what I'm saying? Right. I didn't like the team. I'll just be honest. I didn't like that team up. Marv and Quest I'm disappointed in because I've seen their work. They battled Geechee and B-Dot. That was a cold battle. When you get it, I don't know if you've seen that one yet. That was a cold battle. They battled the boys are supposed to be the guys overseas, Marlo and Shuffle T.
And
they killed that. So for me, they were already solidified in my mind. Okay, I see why these are two guys that they want their credit because they were before DNA and K-Shine. They were already doing it. You got to stay on that level, man. You got to stay.
So I don't know. It was their preparedness. They had some other issues going on. I don't know what it was. They had to do plumbing at their house. I'm not sure what the issue was, but it was definitely an issue. Now, Twerk and Suge just had not properly prepared. They still had their moments.
Yeah.
But they didn't need much.
Well, I know he did it. They did it strapped in, and
but it was
tried to dunk on somebody.
Yeah. Okay, they did. Marv did get one. He got Suge on one. He smacked him in the stomach and said gut check. So instead of the pocket check, he gut checked him. Yeah. But it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough preparation on both sides. But the other team who I had picked to win just were not prepared, which was shocking.
Wow.
Shocking and disappointing.
Wow.
It was the low point. As bad as Ehart and 40 was, and I really will say 40.
Yeah.
But as bad as that was, this was the low point.
But at least there was something with that battle that, at least for one round it was enjoyable to watch.
Right, it was right. But again, my man Cody tried at the end, end of the third. He tried, but it was too little, too late. It was awful, and there's nothing they could do about it.
All right,
Hitman Holla.
Yes, I've been dying to talk about.
John the Don.
Get to my notes. Yeah. Now,
Goodz the Animal. Charlie Clips.
My thoughts about this battle, because everybody, okay, let's just talk about Clips and Goodz, okay? So everybody knows that Clips and Goodz is known for clowning. They know that. Goodz' history. Everybody knows Clips, and Clips is one of my favorites. Clips was the man for about 3 years straight, killing the game. But then
for 3 years the man, homie.
Clips was the man. So now, Clips' new thing is he's on the run to prove himself. Goodz is fresh off of the Cassidy battle, and people like them as a matchup. They already have
Goodz off the Cassidy battle.
Yeah, Goodz off the Cassidy battle. I'm sorry, and people already know them to be jokesters. Any interview or blog you see,
Clips, but together for sure.
Yeah, together for sure.
They clowning.
So I think more people were more curious to see how John and Hitman would match up.
Everything about this said that this would be a good matchup.
Yeah.
Everything about the Hitman, John the Don team said that this was going to be a good battle.
Well, we talked about this off camera. Just so y'all know, we'll let y'all in on stuff we talk about off camera. And we kind of came up with, these guys are really both the same guy when you think about it. They're very consistent. They don't got chokes on record. They kill shit. Now, the one thing that people have always critiqued them both about is they not bar heavy, but they kill shit. And both of them first rounds ain't nothing to play with. Their battle is still one of my favorites of all time. That was like two of the best first rounds in the history of battle rap. And if you don't say that, you whack.
And their battle, John and Hitman, bars from their battle came into play.
Yeah, that was fun.
In this
and that
battle.
was fun. So let's get into it. This is another one I was enjoying. And I'm gonna start right back where Chill just left off. Where he was talking about they played off of their battle. And there's some stuff later on and some other battles we'll talk about with that. But so when John and Hitman came out, they came out on fire. I can't remember exactly which portion this was, but this speaks to what Chill was talking about them playing off each other. They did the gun sound with the guns, click, click, boom. You hear that, and this was Hitman, and he looks over at John. John says, "See, I'm still teaching the nigga how to control the room." Fire! I mean, the whole room erupted because they're both showmen. And then just funny, jokey, because we both know that Hitman and Clips are both on Wildin' Out. So Hitman and John had some jokes for them too because they all are friends in real life. The Hitman goes, "I still have to guess what room he's in, not the one with the treadmill."
I wrote that one down. That was a funny fire bar. That was a fire bar. And the way they broke it up, because John delivered the punch to that, but it was slick.
Yep. And then they did the joint where Hitman was acting like he was stabbing Goodz, and then he was like, "Yo, how much you trying to make Goodz leak?" "About a half a gallon."
Half a gallon.
Room erupted.
Good take on half a gallon Goodz.
Yeah.
Right.
So that was the first round. What I had. If Chill has anything else, I want you to come in with that. But what I will say, I want to just put this out there before you do that. We like this team.
Yeah. Oh.
They were good. Their timing was good. Their transitions was good. Their playing off of each other was good. They looked very comfortable. Great first round.
Now, I will say in my prediction, and I said this, although I predicted, I went with Goodz and Charlie again off of chemistry.
Yeah.
But you will rarely ever see me go against either one of the other two.
No.
Of Hitman or John.
No.
I will rarely. It's a mistake to ever go against. I don't care who John the Don is battling. No matter how big the person is, no matter what their rep is, it's dangerous to ever go against him. So I was hesitant to go against him and really leaned on the Charlie Clips and Goodz based on the fact of their chemistry. But you're right. They came out at the top banging.
Yeah.
They had jokes. They had punchlines, but most of all, we knew that they were going to have performance. We knew that. That's their strong suit.
It was all there. Look, I could hear what they were saying. They were clear. It was good. That was a great round. So Goodz and Clips. I'll be honest with y'all. This battle, I was really just enjoying it on first watch. Goodz and Clips, of course, they come out and they have this way of, this is what I want to say about Goodz and Clips. I like about them. And it's not said enough. Because they did it in the battle against, they destroyed Arsenal and Suge. That wasn't even fair. But they have this way of coming out. They do the mother jokes. They do the whole shit they always do. And they make you think they're about to joke. They figure out an angle where they make you think they're about to joke. And then they joke. But in the middle of the joke, they just hit you with some serious bars, and they get bar heavy. So they had this whole angle that I want Chill to expand on exact lines. But they had this whole angle, which I thought was a genius angle and fit for them, where they said, "Niggas say you can't die from jokes." And then they would say a joke, but then you're going to get some bars within the joke. And that was the angle they used throughout the first part of the first round. And it was just fire,
right? The
way they did it.
And I really, like you, even though I watched it twice, I really watched this as a fan because it's hard, man. That both of these teams were capable of phenomenal performances.
Yeah.
So I really watched and enjoyed it. But you're right, and they addressed the elephant in the room starting off. Yeah. They say that we can't win doing jokes, and then they start doing jokes. They start doing jokes, and they flip from those jokes and was dropping bars.
And that's what I want people to give them more credit for, because a lot of people don't. Because the way they did it in the we just want to make sure that we do this in the right way. In the battle when they battled Arsenal and Suge, they had the joint where they were saying, you want to play all day. No, I want to spray all day. And then, they will go into, something more serious. So start giving my boys they props for at least, doing both. Now, if I hear them joke for a round, just a whole round, or just joke through a whole battle, I'd clown on them too. Because I don't want to hear them joke for a full battle. What I want to hear Goodz and Clips do is effectively balance both.
Right.
The jokes and the bars.
Now,
Just
and
balance.
for the people wondering, yes,
but they know that.
Goodz did have his cup.
Ah.
He came out with his cup. He had the Henny. He had the Henny in hand. Mm-hmm. So I knew there were some questions on whether he was because sometimes he decided not to rock with it.
He don't bring it.
But he had the Henny in hand, and him and Hitman, because Hitman addressed some things a couple of times about him not being able to talk money with him.
Right. And that was fun seeing them do that.
But
because
of course,
Hitman's on Wildin' Out, and he's got all kind of opportunities. And
did
stuff
not
like
stop
that.
Goodz.
Goodz is like whatever
from talking about money. But Goodz, again, as he says, on swag alone, Goodz can always do his thing with anybody.
And he ain't gonna change. He ain't gonna let nobody change.
Because if he was gonna talk money with Cassidy, he damn sure was gonna talk money with him.
But on a first watch, round one for me is debatable because both teams came with it. I can't give it to either one for that one. I don't really feel one was stronger than the other. I don't even feel there was an edge. I know I'm on first watch. You on second watch. You may have a winner for that first round.
Let me tell you something. On first watch, I gave it to Hitman and John. On second watch, I edged it to even.
Wow.
So I changed it because
those were two strong first rounds.
Hitman and John came out hard.
They did.
I underestimated how clever and good bars,
witty,
and jokes and witty that Goodz and Clips were. But on second watch, now I had to edge it. So I did change it from Hitman and John
cool.
to more even.
Okay. So round two, I think Hitman and John's second was not as good as the first. Now, they were still consistent, okay? They still were coming with it. The performance was still there. Everything was still there. But just, there wasn't too much there. Like, I did like this one. They had the one line, tell all of their cheerleaders to bring it on because we easy to catch a body together. So, the whole cheerleading scheme from the movie, Bring It On. So that was cool. They had a lot of lines like similar to that. But that round for me was just them keeping up and being consistent. The performance was good, but I have to watch it again. The round didn't just feel like total fire all the way through, but they were performing and they were doing what they do, but it wasn't on that level of that first round.
I liked the second round. I
liked it.
I think I liked the second round for Hitman and John a little more than you did.
Okay.
I thought that Holla, as usual, showed that he can control. He can control the crowd.
They had good moments in that round.
So they had good moments. And I didn't, while it didn't go to the level of the first round, which I had them winning at first, but as I said, I nudged it back to even. I liked how they came back in the second round. I thought it was a strong round for them.
Yeah.
Okay, but now Goodz and Clips.
All right.
Coming back again, bottom of the second.
So, all right. So we're at the second, Goodz and Clips. So this was, I like to call it, everybody likes to take their Michael Jackson moonwalk moment and put the Jackson 5 to the side. So Goodz, this was the round where Goodz kind of did his thing, and they done this same thing when they, like I said, I keep referencing that battle, Arsenal and Suge. Goodz says, you grew up in a proud family. That's exactly why you look like the father from the proud family. Fire, because everybody always talks about how Hitman came up, regular, and he talks about his hood stuff. See, one thing about Goodz, and I'm going to keep going, and Tay-Rock said this, and he's right. if you watch Goodz battles, man, Goodz is a chess player. Goodz has this unique way. He'll come with his first round, and then you come with yours. He's lightly breaking you down. This is Goodz on his own, not with the clips. By the time he gets to the second round, he takes everything about you and just tears it down. And then when you get to your round, the shit you normally do don't work. We saw it happen to Tay-Rock. You've never seen a frustrated Tay-Rock. Goodz changed Tay-Rock's whole career in that one moment because all the stuff he was trying to do, and that's light, it just was not working anymore. Goodz has a unique talent of doing that. So I say that to segue back to that battle and Goodz past. This is kind of what he was doing to Hitman and John at this point. One thing about it, though, there were a couple duds in there. Everything wasn't hidden, but there was more stuff that was hitting that was not. So for that round, I did, let me see if I had anything else. For that round, I did. Oh, yeah, I did. Was that? No. So for that round, yeah, I did give that round to Clips and Goodz.
Okay.
I thought that round it was a better round. I felt like there were more moments in that round, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I will say,
even with the duds,
what you brought up is Goodz is unbarkable.
Yeah.
You just can't bark at Goodz.
No.
Because he always has that look on his face that he don't give a damn what you talking about.
Yeah.
You can holler, you can bark, you can drop bars, you can drop angles. Yeah. He always looking like.
And he just dropping lines. There was another gym, red dots everywhere. I Dalmatian your dogs. Now it's a simple line, but the way Goodz says it.
Okay, but see, I didn't like that line.
I liked it.
This is why I like
it. But listen, what I'm gonna say. Somebody else couldn't get away with that.
Right.
Goodz can. Well,
and that's a lot of the times Goodz says stuff.
Oh, Goodz gets away with a lot.
And I'm really nitpicking on that.
He gets away with a lot.
Because Dalmatians don't have red dots. Right. They got black ones.
They got black dots. It's nitpicky, but it makes sense.
It got gas. It was a good delivery, and he said it. Yep. He swagged his way out of that one, in my opinion.
So, but what I will say about that third round and being fair, with Goodz having a couple little dry spots here and there, it was still close.
Right.
It was still close, but I edged it to Goodz and Clips. It was still a close round.
Okay, it was close to me as well, but I edged that one because it was a couple dry spots, like you said, and between Hitman still controlling the crowd, John still doing his thing.
Yeah,
I thought the Goodz and Clips faltered a little bit, and I gave that one to John and Hitman.
Okay,
barely.
All right, so we are going to go to round 3, with John and Hitman. So I did like this round. I liked the one they did. They said, I'll tell you, I liked and disliked this. So they say, yo, Big Gerald, why your daddy out here yelling and shit? Better than Clips, daddy, out here telling and shit. Fire, but I'm tired of the Clips daddy telling angle as much as Clips is tired of it. Because like we've heard it so many times. We know Charlie Clips daddy is in jail. You know, I almost would have preferred for them to take it out, but I wasn't mad at it. I
like the setup in it.
I like the setup.
Although it followed with the Clips daddy telling, but it started with the Big Gerald yelling. And I think that's what sold it.
Yeah, that was
one of the most unforgettable moments in rap battle history.
And I think that's why I liked it.
So it to be used by the dude on Hitman's team.
Yeah.
And it was funny because we got to see your boy Show Out. We got to see him actually.
Show Out came in. That was dope too. Yeah.
Show Out did his thing, and he even smiled a couple of times.
Yeah, because when they had the line about when Goodz was like, "I'll be in your room kicking your mother out and all that." I got to hear it again, but it was hilarious.
Yeah.
But solid round from John and Hitman. I really didn't have anything else. I have to see it again. But it was really a good round. The chemistry was still there. Like I said, this team, I'm going to say it again, they probably need to stay a team. And we need to see them out here with some other competition just to see what they do. Because I think they'll only get better.
Right.
All right.
Right.
So round 3.
Charlie Clips
This-
goes ham.
Yeah, we just gonna call
Ham sandwich.
round 3 the Clips round. I started just enjoying it because this was another one like Clips just started wigging. And see, I like a focused Clips, and Clips has stated in battle rap this year he wants that feel of the Clips that killed shit for 3 years straight, and he said that.
He said it in his rhyme.
In the rhyme,
And it hit.
and it hit.
Crowd loved it.
Crowd loved it. They said, "Yeah, you was," because everybody was with him. But one that was cool, and this was Clips just going line for line. He said, "Do you believe in the parallel universe?" And the crowd answered, and he said, "Well, a verb, a vegan, and he's in the hospital with you, a vegetable." That was fire. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not even scratching the surface. But when I tell you,
That line was
Goodz,
nuts.
Goodz just went. Hey, I had to stop. I didn't even want to write.
Goodz
anything. I wanted to
said
listen
so
to it.
many bars that was bananas.
Yeah, I mean, even I'm gonna be honest with you. Now you can say what they want. Even John and Hitman was looking like, oh man, we got to do a whole round with just Clips going in. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I give that round to Clips and Goodz. Clips that it was just too much, and I think they planned that strategically. So great battle. I know it might be a preference to people depending upon what you like, but I'm gonna have to give that last round to Clips and Goodz. So first round was debatable for me. Clips and Goodz.
And I called the first round even.
Yeah, Clips and Goodz get 2 and 3, but fire battle, another fire battle. That's what I say. If you're thinking about getting a car, get it.
Yeah, no,
Get it.
no doubt.
Get it.
That third round undeniably goes to Clips and Goodz based on Charlie Clips.
Yeah.
It was all his round.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Matter of fact, he took the spinner.
Yeah.
He took the fidget spinner and drop bars.
Yeah.
Okay, now one line that we had to acknowledge it was hitting, but as Clevelanders, I felt some sort of way about it.
Oh.
And that was the Gerald Levert line.
Yeah.
So,
I'm trying to send him to Gerald Levert and Big Gerald and all that.
It worked in the crowd.
We got a soft spot in our heart for Gerald Levert.
I was
man.
like,
we playing
come
with
on,
our
man.
Gerald Levert.
Come on.
Man.
I don't play. We don't
play with
you
Gerald.
play too much.
We don't play with
Don't
Gerald.
come to Cleveland. You lucky wasn't in Cleveland with that one.
We don't play with
You might
Gerald.
have had a problem.
Yeah. But overall, great battle.
I
enjoyed
edge it to Goodz and Clips.
Yeah.
We
It's a slight
we had different ways we got there.
Yeah.
But we still got to the same thing, a slight edge to Goodz and Clips. But Holla and John did an excellent job.
Great team.
And surprisingly enough,
Yeah.
because Holla is not known for rebuttals or last minute stuff that he created that day.
He's getting better.
But he addressed some things from the basketball game that took place the day before.
Yeah.
And so no, it was a good Holla.
Yeah.
It was a good John.
Because you got to give Holla love.